Welcome to a new episode of the 5-Star Coach, where you live a 5-star life if you take the advice. I'm Coach D, aka Venus as a boy, here with my 5-star tips and 3 bonus tips to polish all my 5-star ballers out there. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. Let's go ahead and get into this so we ain't gotta waste no time. So 5-star tip number 1, money is important. It's not everything, but it's definitely important, especially in this economy, okay? So with that being said, let's make sure we work on our poverty mindset and remove our lack mindset. I know this is something that I had to work through, and I'm, not perfect at anything, so it's still an everyday thing where I have to remind myself, like, I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be financially stable. I deserve financial freedom. I deserve it all because I grew up in a certain environment where money wasn't just being thrown around and we wasn't just swimming in bands for real. So that made me become very resourceful and just know how to reuse things and budget a certain way, or when I did get it, I was blowing through it because I wasn't used to having it. So your poverty mindset is hindering your success. And you can work through that through shadow work. Because like I was just saying, when I would get the money, I'm blowing right through it because I'm not used to having it. But when I didn't have it and I seen it going low, I would become very, very frugal, and it was not a good balance. It was like I would save money here and there, but then I would also be ready to blow through it as soon as I'm about to get paid. I'm about to go blow through it. Oh, I'm about to get this money real quick. Oh yeah, I'm ready to blow through it. So make sure you work through that poverty mindset. So when you are accumulating the money that you want in life, you know how to manage it and you know where to put it at. And also, this is something that I had developed, the mindset I developed, which was stop spending money, invest the money. Become the person who knows they deserve financial freedom and stability. And also that ties into the shadow work. When you journal and dig deep and try to figure out why are you stuck in a mindset of, oh, I have to hold on to this, or I have to spend it as soon as I get it. Like, why can't it be a balance? Financial literacy is a great thing to learn about saving techniques that other people use, learn about taxes, learn about all those type of things involving money, because like I said, money is important. It's not everything, but it surely is important. Now, 5-star tip number 2, stop dating down. Financially, intellectually, emotionally, etc., spiritually, stop dating down. Avoid problems by dating someone who is on the same level as you and grow together. Know your worth. It's not shallow to not want to waste your time. When you dating down because you see somebody's potential, you can see somebody's potential all you want. That's cool. However, if you know, especially on an intellectual level, if you know this person is going to have you irritated because of the way they think, they are someone who is weaponizing their incompetence, and sometimes it's not even a weapon, they just really are incompetent. Stop doing that. Stop putting yourself through that hassle because of sexual things, because most of the time people settle for certain things for the sake of sex, and that's kind of crazy to me. I used to do it too, and when I look back I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy that you even was in that situation that long for some sex, because you could have got somebody who could have sex with you in a better way than they did, and also can match you and meet you where you at. Like, match your freak, yeah, that's cool, but like, can you match my intellect? Can you match my emotional state? Can you match my spiritual alignment in with yours, and we grow together spiritually? Can we do that? Stop dating down. It ain't shallow, like I said. You got standards, and that's what it is, period, point blank. All that dating down ain't gonna cut it, because then all it is going to lead to you being irritated with this person that you swore you liked and that you swore you wanted the whole time. It was just the sex. So stop dating down. 5-star tip number 3, say what you mean and double down when it's time. Think about when you settled in the past. And this can tie into like dating, but this also can do with friendships and jobs and things of that nature. You gotta really step back and think about the times you allowed yourself to just accept the bare minimum and be like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not going through that trial and error again. I'm not somebody who should be going through trial and error. I'm somebody who should be experiencing lovely and lavish experiences. I should be living luxurious, and that's not just the finances. That's just the comfort. I should be living comfortable. So when you guys say something to somebody, say that shit. And you tell that person who you dating, by the end of this month, if we not together, I'm moving on. And move the fuck on when by the end of that month, if they don't make that move to get you together. If it's a friend and you set a boundary with them and they cross that boundary, dip on them. Get them out of there, because there's no need to keep repeating yourself to people. We all got brains and we know what we doing. And they heard you the first time. So when you set that boundary with that friend, they cross that line, get them gone. It ain't no need to have a conversation, honestly. I don't believe so. Because if I tell you what it is, that's what it is. And I'm going to double down on it with my actions. That's what it really is. When you say what you say, double down with your actions. Don't be on no, oh, I'm going to say this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to say it again. No, stop repeating yourself. They heard you the first time. There's power in the tongue as well. So when you saying these things, make sure you standing on that, because subconsciously your mind is going to always register whether if you bluffing or you not. So make sure your subconscious know, like, it ain't no bluffing. We keeping this shit crystal clear. I'm not for this. I said what I said, and I ain't changing on it. And you don't like it, that oh well. Now, 5-star tip number 4, write letters to the people you fell out with. Release all those pent up emotions. Stop yourself when you're about to revisit old feelings. It's not fair to yourself to carry around that hurt, pain, or anger. And this is an outlet to say how you feel without any interruptions. And you can also keep that to yourself. Now, I suggest this because somebody whose mind is always racing and whose feelings are always like never coming down. Like I said, almost damn it, every episode so far, I'm super sensitive. But my sensitivity, luckily for me, is matched with the same level of brain power. So when I'm writing these letters to people, like literally write the letter, put their name at the top and say exactly how you feel. When we did this, when this happened, da-da-da-da-da, woo, woo, woo. Write it in detail and release all those emotions. And a way to really get it out there and make it feel like it's real, put it in an envelope. Write their name on the front of it and everything, but you don't even gotta send it to them. I don't recommend sending it to them. If you want to send it to them, cool. But I'm saying to do this because it's going to help you release those pent up emotions. And you could put it in an envelope, like I said, and just burn it. And then release it. That's a way to release it. Or you could put it in an envelope and throw that shit in the trash if you feel like they're a trash ass person. When you write these letters, put every bit of feeling you have in it and write as many as you need to. I remember my first friendship breakup I was going through. Not my first friendship breakup, but like my first friendship breakup that really hurt me. I wrote this girl 4 letters. Ain't sent her shit. And by the time the 4th letter came, I was over it. I was over it. The first 2, I was like teary-eyed, right? The 3rd one, I was frustrated, but then the 4th one, it was just like all right, it is what it is. We can't be friends no more, and I'm fine with it. Da-da-da-da-da. Just, say what I had to say. So I recommend writing letters to the people you no longer are cool with, because when you think about these people, you don't want to keep thinking about the bad things, because then you just inviting all that energy in, and then some people get carried away. Everybody fucked up. People I don't trust people. Da 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 da. And you manifesting that energy in your life. My recommendation when it comes to after you write the letters and then people still pop up in your mind, just be like, I had fun with them, but I don't fuck with them. Simple. I know I'll rock with that one. 5-star tip number 5. Stop using people to project onto yourself. Stay mindful of your insecurities. If you don't hear their thoughts, you don't know anything. It's really just your own inner critic. when it comes down to using people as a way to project on yourself, that's when you sitting in that mirror with the outfit on and you like, oh, they gonna say something about this. I already know certain people want to say something. I already know this person want to say something. I know this person want to say something. And if you heard those people say something before, that was before. And what they said before has stuck with you and started to build an insecurity within you around that area of your life. So you got to be mindful of like saying, oh, they gonna do this, they gonna do that. It's not them. It's really you. Yes, they said it before, but if they're not saying it right there in that moment, it's all you using them to project onto yourself. So make sure you work through that. Make sure you push through that type of turmoil because it is very, very detrimental and it's so uneasy to deal with. And I'm speaking from firsthand experience because I will always be used to. Always think, oh, they gonna say this about me. Oh, they feel this way about me. Oh, they whole time it was me. And then I had to really get to the bottom of like, what the fuck are you using these people to project on yourself for? One, but two, before we even get there, why are you projecting onto yourself? Why you feel this way about yourself? You don't love yourself. You don't feel like you the shit. You is the shit, nigga. Like, stop acting like it. Show up and show out. You the shit. Stop playing it. So it was just like a bunch of shadow work I had to do. And I'm always promoting shadow work because journaling, really getting to the root of the things that you go through is really the best way to finally figure out a solution and apply the knowledge that you learned through that shadow work in that journaling. So stop using people to project onto yourself. Ain't nobody right there in your face telling you nothing. It's all you. And you know your insecurities. And if you are using the words, they gonna do this and they gonna do that, when it revolves around your insecurities, you gotta recognize that is just yourself. That's your inner critic. That's that self-sabotage. And that's that version of you that just wants you to play it small and be small. You gotta shake that off. Like Mariah Carey, shake that shit off. It ain't fair. It's really not. Now, bonus tip number 1. Always take pictures / videos. It doesn't matter if you post them or not. Keep memories of your life. You gotta keep an arsenal of photos of yourself for future generations to see so they could be like, oh, they ate down like we do. You know them 2000 video vixens? I know they probably was never really thinking it was going to be what it is today. Like that one chocolate woman with the fur on and that one, it's like a chocolate setter. I don't know what video it's from. But it's one picture of her where she just mugged out. And then there's another picture with her with 3 other girls. You got to have that type of effect on the future generations. How they going to know how to be bad bitches? Like, you got to give them the blueprint. We can't allow them to look over us. Like, we looked at the early 2000s, then the 90s. They got to look at the 2010s and the 2020s and see us. So don't starve them now. But also, you want to keep that because when you older, you want to be able to look back on your life and be like, damn, I lived a good life. I remember this was this, and that. Because nowadays, we don't have a lot of regular film cameras like they used to. So it's all in our phones. So always back up your iCloud. Keep the memories. Keep those videos and all of that. Because I seen a video. This guy said he wished he took more photos growing up because his grandkids are always asking, hey, what do you look like at this age? And he don't got no pictures. Because he thought he was too cool to take pictures, or he didn't care to take pictures, or he wasn't thinking to take pictures. So be mindful to capture moments of your life. That's going to be very beautiful to look back on, share with your family in the future. And also, you got to show bitches what the top is. Ring finger where the rock is. Okay? You got to have them looking at you like, who the fuck is this? Like, you got to be one of the ones that's on that. Well, I don't know if it's going to be Twitter in like 20 years, but you got to be one of the ones, whatever social media platform is out, that people is like, they ate this. I don't know who this is, but they ate this. And then your grandkids or your child or children come out and know, that's my mom, that's my dad. Like, yeah, the bad ones, okay? Now, bonus tip number 2, use lip scrubs weekly. One thing about me and my lips, I love my lips. I love my Cupid's bow. I love my bottom lip. I am going to put sugar, honey, and apple cider vinegar scrub against these lips weekly. Lip scrubs can counter hyperpigmentation and get rid of dead and dry skin, especially if you are a smoker. do a lip scrub weekly. Really, if depending on how heavy you smoke, do a lip scrub twice a week. But you can even do a quick little exfoliating when you brush your teeth. After you brush your teeth, rub that toothbrush across your lips and get all that dead skin off of that day. You know, because a lot of us, we put lipstick on, lip gloss on, Carmex, lip balm, whatever it is. Get that off of your lips. Don't let it build up. And I just feel like lips are very important. Like when somebody's talking, what you looking at? Their lips. And you gotta make sure them motherfuckers is looking right. You don't want to be out here crusty, dusty, and black. That right there is scary to me. Now, bonus tip number 3. This is something I love to do. But spray yourself with a fragrance before bed. It's something about rolling over and smelling my little Jimmy Choo cologne and my body oil that I made mixed together. It's like, yum. Who is this? Oh, it's me. In that mood I feel, I'm just so cheered up because I love good smells. I'm a smell junkie. I love to smell good. I love a smell good. And when you get out the shower, you know, you moisturize your body, and you spritz that on you, put your body oil on you, and then you lay down, wake up, you roll over, you smell that scent. It's like, who is that? Me, that bad bitch. And plus, clean sheets with a hint of, if you wear Chanel or Jimmy Choo, it's such a great aroma. And you can also include like body oils like lavender or chamomile, sage, vanilla that are used in aromatherapy, because that's also going to help with your psyche, your mental, and your emotional state as well. So make sure if you're going, you know, spray your fragrance and stuff, right? But also include that oil that's going to be good for your, them pillow mist they be having in Marshalls and stuff like that. Get some of that, or make your own. But yeah, spray a little fragrance before you go to bed, because who don't want to wake up smelling good, go to sleep smelling good, and roll over smelling good? Like, you roll over smelling all these lovely scents. Like, who wouldn't want that? You know? So yeah, that's bonus tip number 3. Go to sleep with a fragrance on that body. And now that is the conclusion of the 5-Star Coach, episode 9. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I want to thank y'all again for tuning in. You know, I love all the support, no matter what it is. And I want y'all to know, like, stop thinking so small of yourself. Those numbers are big regardless. As soon as you get a subscriber, as soon as you get a follower, a like, it's big, it's major. Don't let nothing from the internet world fool you. Okay? And remember, the internet is its own world that is inside of our world. That's a separate thing. And to have 1 like, 2 likes, or 60,000 likes, regardless, is somebody supporting you. So always be thankful and know that you deserve it. Okay? But I'll see y'all next Friday. Y'all know I'm here every Friday. So bye, y'all.